Kym Marsh, who recently filmed harrowing scenes for Coronation Street as part of its highly emotional Pat Phelan storyline, has revealed she suffers from anxiety. "Everybody gets anxiety, it's just how your body deals with it," she said. "I was getting to the stage where I was getting particularly anxious and I would get anxiety attacks. I would feel like I couldn't breathe. I'd get pins and needles in my fingers. I'd get lightheaded." Recalling the very first time she suffered a panic attack, she explained, "The first time it ever happened, I thought I was going to die. I actually thought I was going to die, and I was driving my car as well. It's a really frightening, really scary thing to experience, especially when it's the first time. You think, well, it happened when I was driving my car, so I'll stop driving my car, and you start avoiding places and you think that's going to stop it from happening. But of course it doesn't, and it happens somewhere else." When Kym's anxiety got so bad, she sought professional help and eventually discovered a way to control her panic attacks. Speaking about how she copes with her anxiety now, she told The Sun, "The way I deal with it now is, if I ever to feel anxious, which I still do from time to time, is that I just think of it as an old friend. I know what's going to happen. I know I'm not going to die. I just know that it's going to come and go, and when you learn to deal with it that way, it becomes manageable, and once you start on that path, it tends to disappear quite quickly." Kym, 42, admitted she still goes through the emotions and said she sometimes uses it to tackle difficult storylines for the ITV soap. "When I was doing all the stuff with Will the Stalker, I had to be really scared and I was locked in the boot of a car. You do have to get yourself to those places, but again it is a case of mind over matter, and you know that's not real. Mentally you have to tell yourself that it's not reality and try to get out of that as quickly as possible. I didn't dwell on those situations," the mother of four added. "When you're on set, you have to bring comedy to it and have a laugh, because if you don't, you can get so intense with it and it could take over." It comes after Kym defended co-star Nicola Thorpe after she claimed a photographer tried his best to get a shot of her nipples after the British Soap Awards. Addressing the actress' experience in her OK! magazine column, Kym wrote, "My co-star Nicola Thorpe spoke out about a photographer following her after the event hoping for a nip-slip shot. It's a horrible end to a great night when things like that happen, but it does happen." Kym didn't attend the ceremony held at the Hackney Empire on June 2, but spoke out about her own previous experiences with the Paps. She said, "I've lost count of the number of times I've got into a car after a night out and a photographer's trying to take a picture between my legs. It needs to stop. As a woman in the public eye, there's always the worry that something like this will happen when you go out, and that shouldn't be the case at all." For confidential support, call the Samaritans in the UK on 116,123 or visit a local Samaritans branch.